So guys, we have a little video for you on wrapping a Christmas gift. It's kind of a, I don't know if you call it a tradition or just kind of the way I am. Anytime I ever wrap a gift, I try to wrap it in such a way that it's not really easy to get into or really easy to guess what it is or whatever. I've got an envelope here, and what I'm going to do is put the envelope into the box, and I'm probably going to hot glue it into the box, and then I'm going to hot glue the box into this container. And what I'll probably do then is hot glue the container into this bottom of this box here. So guys, of course, the first thing you want to do is warm up the old hot glue gun. Make sure everything's up to temp, and then proceed to put glue into the box itself. So guys, as I said, start by taking the hot glue and putting a bead of glue around the envelope itself. Of course, you're not going to want to make it, this to be too hard to get off, because you don't want to destroy the card or whatever's inside, right? So you put this in the box, make sure it's all, glued down, and then you take the box itself, of course, and give her a good old tape shut. Now at this point, you can run just a simple single bead of tape across it, we'll say like that. That would be plenty, because you don't want to make it too difficult at that point. Or you can wrap it several times like it's going to be shipped to Antarctica, and that'll never come apart. But, a couple of stripes would be good enough. So then you take the old tin, and what I'm going to do is glue all this to the tin itself. So of course, armed with your nice hot pink glue gun, start gluing. So once you've got her hot glued to what you feel she should be, then stick her into the container. And kind of like that. And of course, to add that extra little bit of padding, we'll put some good old shredded crosscut paper in it, and that'll kind of fill up what's in there. And then we'll slap the old lid on her. And then if you extra want to give it just that extra little bit of, of course, again, throw the old hot glue onto the lid itself. And once the glue dries, it's not going to make it impossible, but it'll make it difficult to get it open. So guys, on to step two. Step two is putting it into this other box here. Okay, so basically slide her into the other container that you want to use. Kind of like so. Now basically what you got here is a great big box full of pretty much nothing. So you can use anything you want to fill it. You can use shredded paper, you can use newspaper. you can pretty much, the sky's the limit with what you want to fill it with. So what we'll do, guys, is we'll find something to jam in here, and I'll give you another update then. So guys, to fill the empty little hole there, the void, we're going to stuff newspaper in it. And of course, being this was a wine type box, it has these wonderful little crates that you just fill it up, and it'll look like it's kind of full. And there you go, guys. That's pretty much packaged all up. All you got to do is close it and seal her up, and then she's good to go. So of course, keeping with the theme, we'll use our good old hot glue gun. And give her a good old seal up. And for this added protection, we'll put a bead of hot glue on the box itself. And then just to make it that much more difficult to get into, we'll put a good old bead of tape along it, just to make sure she's good and sealed. And then we'll do another one crossways. Just to make it, that much more difficult. But guys, that's pretty much how you package up a present or a gift or whatever you want to do, then to make it look different than what it was, to make it a little more difficult to get into. Didn't really add that much weight to it. However, it just makes it, keeps them guessing. So guys, I guess you could call this part 2 of your, Christmas gift wrapping type video. When it comes time to wrap your gift, a lot of people use, the fancy colorful type paper. This roll here with only 5 rolls in it cost $6, Granted, there is 104 square feet in here, which, would do probably your gifts quite sufficiently. But, there's no real point in, if you want to call it, wasting money on that kind of stuff, when you can, put that same $6 to better use, especially around holidays. In your local paper, pretty much given away for free, is your own wrapping paper. You can use flyers for the color if you want. They're customizable between, if the guy's a hardware guy, you have your Canadian Tire flyer. If he's electronics type of person, you have your, Future Shop type flyer. If you have the right type of flyers, even for the lady on your list, there is a clothing type flyer. Or if you just want to keep it just your plain old black and white, then there's your, just your basic center of the paper. So guys, I'm going to use the flyer, and then what we'll do is wrap our gift pretty much just the same way as you would wrap any other gift with a colorful wrapping paper. Just pretty much just lay it on there and put out your tape, and then you're good to go. So just as I said, wrap it just like you would your normal paper. Stick your tape on her, give her a good old wrap, and what I'll do, guys, is I'll start wrapping this paper, get her halfway wrapped or so, and then I'll check back in with y'all. So guys, after you've gone over the gift with the lighter, finer tape, basically just if you will, pre-taping the seams, then you go over it with the heavier packing tape, and you just run her along the seams where the paper meets each other, type of deal. This also discourages people peeking at the gift while it's underneath the tree or whatever. As well as is also good for a lap too when they go to get into it. So guys, once you've gone over it with the tape, run your hand over it again, checking out the seams where the paper meets. Pretty much what you're looking for is any weaknesses in the joints, which there's going to be, as well as any missed areas that you missed taping. You'll be surprised, you will find a few, and leave a couple, of course, because you don't want to make it too hard. But there you go, guys. That's pretty much the whole wrapping experience here. I am by means no expert on wrapping gifts, wrapping presents, but this is what works for me. This is the method that I find that works. However, be warned, if you do this method, be aware next year it might be done to you. So guys, as always, thank you for watching Maxwell's World. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.